Hi, I'm Lindsay with IPO Wines, and today we are here with Cyriaque Rozier. He is the winemaker at Chateau La Roque and also the owner and winemaker at Chateau Fontenay. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you to receive me.
So first, could you please start us off by telling us how you first became involved in the wine industry?
Yeah, my grandfather has a small vineyard in south of Burgundy, but I was too young to keep the succession, so I studied for oenology in Bordeaux, and after I worked for 10 years in Bordeaux, and now since 2003 I work on the Pic Saint-Loup.
Okay. Being the owner of a winery and then also making wine for 2 chateaus, that sure sounds like a lot of work. How do you find time to balance it all?
I work for La Roque from Monday to Friday, and the weekend for Fontenay. That is perfect. No, it's busy, but I like to do my own wine because I can practice what I want to do on my own chateau, and after La Roque it's on the way for right now.
So I saw that you have planted a lot of Cabernet Sauvignon, but because you did that, it gives you a VDP designation. Can you explain why you decided to do this?
It's the Cabernet is not on appellation on the Pic Saint-Loup and globally in south of France, but I think it's interesting to see what happened with this kind of grapes, especially on our terroir, because we have some rain and then the wines have some acidity. So I think it's a right balance for the cab, especially on our terroir. After it's VDP, but it's not the problem if it's good.
So what type of philosophy do you use when it comes to making your wines?
What, sorry?
What type of philosophy do you use when it comes to making your wines?
I must do some natural wine for everybody. I want people to have some pleasure, and I want the child can eat some skins without feeling of the consequences. So it's possible. It's easier in south of France to do natural way for doing wine. So that's my philosophy.
It seems that a lot of people are kind of using that approach nowadays. It's kind of like a big movement here in the States, but it seems that in France, it's kind of just been the way that people have done things for so long.
I think and I hope it's the only way to make wine, because we can't use chemical produce for doing wine. We have to stop that, and it's really possible to do in another way. So I think it's the only way, and I hope it's going to be the way for everybody in the future.
Do your children help you out at the winery?
Just a little in the summer, because one is 17 and the other is 12. I think at 17 it's not the first, it's her first interest, and the younger is coming a few times to work, and she has some, I think, feeling with food, with tasting wine. So I hope so, but it's not sure.
Do you hope that they will eventually take over the winery when they're old enough?
I hope so, but it's my project, and I don't know what they want to do in the future. So it's nice if one of my 2 children want to continue, but we'll see.
Okay, and so my final question for you is, what is your favorite bottle of wine, and what song would you pair it with?
So I have a few favorite wines, but one of my favorite is Chateau Coche-Dury. Yeah, especially Meursault-Perrier. I like really a lot this wine. And the other one is maybe Celos. It's champagne, really pure champagne. And after music, I can hear a lot of things, but I prefer maybe the Symphony of the New World of Dvorak. It's classical music.
Okay, it's a great pairing. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you taking the time out to talk with us.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
listening.